Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Katie MoonChild's World. I'm Katie, and you are on Saturday Solutions. We come together here to look for some inspiration, some healing possibly, some calm, and some ideas on where to go for answers. For what we're going through right now. There are so many images and possible symbols in these cards that it's a very personal thing for you. So tell me what you see in the cards. I love hearing that in the comments. Tell me how they applied to you. And if they do apply to you, please share this video with someone else that you think it might apply to. And in the meantime, if you're new here and you have not subscribed, I would love it if you would subscribe and then hit the all bell so that you will get all notifications. That's the theory, anyway, from YouTube when I put up a new video. I do 2 live streams a week, plus this video. And when I get them, when I can afford to get new cards, I do card reviews on decks of cards. So anyway, a little bit of housekeeping. Thank you so much, Sonia Rain Lee, my sweet friend. I am so happy that you were with me on Thursday. We had such a good talk. And I don't know, felt a stronger connection with you. Thank you. I look forward to working with you again in the future. And yeah. And your retreat in Mexico, girlfriend, I'm thinking, I hope they got a lot of space down on the beach for tents, because I think you're going to have more people wanting to do this than you got space for. And I'm so excited for you. This is so wonderful. Anyway, without ado, let me explain to you a little how this card reading works. It's all oracle cards with the exception of one deck, which is a chakra card deck. That's this one. They're very small. We start out by looking at this deck, which is the Mystical Shaman deck by Colette Baron Reed, and it is going to show us our current situation. Then the next one we look at is from the Shaman's Dream Oracle. It will tell us what our hopes and dreams are. Then the next one we look at is a roadmap. We need a map on how to get from where we are to where we want to be. So that deck is the Enchanted Map by Colette Baron Reed. You'll notice a little bit of consistency in the deck author. I love Colette Baron Reed's decks, I have to say. And then we will look at see what chakra is blocked and what we need to do to unblock it. And finally, we will pull a card. Today I'm being asked to use the Earthcraft Oracle. Spirit has told me very loud and clear that this is a message for all of us for Juneteenth at the end of the readings. So, this whole reading may be oriented to Juneteenth. I don't know. Let's see where it takes us. Whoops. Oh, yeah. And I'm really good at jiggling the table and jiggling the camera. You wouldn't know it was Saturday Solutions if I didn't do that. I'm sorry, you don't need to have a real close-up of my lovely Gaia statue's belly. Here she is, over here. Yeah, she's guiding my table. Anyway, in case you were wondering what the green knee with the snail shell was, it's my Gaia statue. Okay. And, as usual, this is for entertainment purposes only. Let's do this. Let's get started. What is our current situation? I am in such a good mood, and it's carried over from yesterday. I spent most of my day yesterday all absorbed in music, and it was just, I just put on Amazon Prime and let it, there's it saves two kinds of lists. One is your soundtrack, and the other is your list of liked songs. Well, I had it play my soundtrack today, and what a great time I had. Yesterday, I did the same thing. So I'm just bathing in all this love that this music has brought me. And it is amazing to me because I listen to that music often. That's why it's in my soundtrack and it's my liked. So it just really, these last couple of days since the full moon, wow, I'm really, really sensitive. So yeah, and I'm just open to it all. I'm ready to receive whatever you have to tell me. So Spirit, what is our current situation, please? Deep breath. Open up. I know you got an important message because I've been feeling it. Woo, important message to just like land in my lap. But that's a card. So that's the card we're taking. Okay. We have the rattle card. Let me get that to where you can see the whole card. Can you see the number and all? Yeah. That adds up and works out to be the number 7. Put that there. There we go. That'll work. Slippery. I tell you, yes. Here we go. I'll put that piece of malachite there. You're not going to move too far now. Number 7, which is control, reflection, and assessment. I don't know about you, but that card is really screaming at me. We've been listening to a lot of stuff, a lot of noise, but it's important noise because the noise has a rhythm, energy that's a rhythm. That is literally healing this country and what we're going through. Kind of doesn't feel like it, but just remember what we've been observing has already happened. There's a possibility that it may happen again, but no. You know why? We're tired of this. The average Joe, no matter what political stand he is, that average decent worker is sick and tired of all the hate and the division. And we aren't going to put up with it for a whole lot longer. And I can tell you that really strongly because the amount of love that I have been feeling the last 48 hours towards the people of this planet and this planet in general is almost overwhelming. It's like having your chest feeling tight, but yet having that part where your heart is to be just stretched wide open as far as it can go. This is what I'm feeling. So I am just sitting in it. I am just sitting in it, bathing in it, and enjoying it. It's a different feeling. Usually when I have this kind of a good feeling like this, there's also that subtle behind my head going, wait, wait. The other shoe's going to drop. Wait, wait. So, I don't hear that right now. I'm just hearing, I love you. Love. Spread love, gentleness, and kindness. Because the people of this planet need it so, so badly. You want to win an argument? Stop arguing and be kind and be gentle in your tone and in your mannerisms. All of a sudden, that person you were arguing with will hear you because you're speaking from your heart. They will hear it with their heart. It may not show right at first, but it plants a seed. So, what are our hopes and dreams, please? Help us with these dreams and goals. Show us what we're looking forward to. Yep. Boy, is that an appropriate card. We're looking for Fortune's wheel. That's the Wheel of Fortune, you guys. We're looking for an ending. We want this all to stop. But we want it to stop when it's supposed to stop and not before. Right timing. And I don't like the word luck because I personally don't believe in luck. I believe you create your own luck. But in this particular case, the right timing is divine timing. So this Wheel of Fortune is talking about your will. You can change your perspective on things. So because you can change your perspective on things, you can plant a seed with kindness and gentleness in others who just cannot seem to see what you're trying to get across. So stop the word soup and just be. Be open, be loving, and be there. Quiet and strong. That's what we want. We want to be in harmony. We want to be quiet. We want some quiet strength. Not loud, obnoxious gunfire, screaming and yelling, arguing, hateful noise. We're tired. We're tired of that. It doesn't work anymore. So we need a roadmap. How do we, since we're so tired of listening to all the rattle trap, how do we get to that Wheel of Fortune where everything, we can rest assured that everything's happening in divine timing and that it will bring about prosperity, abundance, and luck, if you believe in luck. We need a map. How do we get to our Wheel of Fortune? Please. Yeah. Yep. I've been living this out for 2 days. You get there by listening. Shut the hell up. Listen. The truth is there, right in your face. It's in lyrics, in music, it's in poetry, it's in an article. You'll find a sentence that all of a sudden is a clear and present message that you can't ignore. So don't forget those things that you're hearing when you're listening. Be that elephant who never forgets. At the same time, that elephant is hearing new stuff from that little bird. And it's ciphered through divine energy to bring us healing and new growth. So listen. You know, 3/4 of the rattle is hype. It's spin. It's public relations. It's marketing. And it's politics. How much are you willing to let that be a controlling factor in your life? In your day-to-day, minute-by-minute moment? Me? I'm not so willing to bring that into my intimate life. It can stay out there where it is causing problems and has to go through its astrological changes so that we can become a functioning, growing country of dreams again. Now, I know that was a false sense, but I think we will become a real sense of a country of dreams in the future. I don't think that. I know that. That is our Wheel of Fortune, y'all. Now, this is a number 8 card, which is a card of accomplishment. It is a card of action. And it's a card of mastery. So I'm also hearing it's also a card of eternity. 8 turned on its side is the infinity symbol. When you listen, completely just shut up your head and listen, you will know, because of your mastery and your accomplishments, the appropriate action or inaction to take. Sorry I said that so slowly, but I think it's really basic, and it is such a true and strong message for us that we get so caught up in our where we stand in the argument and making our point and getting our views heard, and shut up. Don't add to the rhetoric and the talking heads. Listen with your healing, open heart. Find joy in what you're listening to. If hearing the January 6 hearings televised stuff makes you very uncomfortable and unhappy, turn on some music. But you know what? Turn on music where you can see the lyrics. It's amazing the messages that come through, because you're setting your intentions, you're setting your vibrations, you're moving, you're becoming looser as you listen to the music. You open up more, and all of a sudden the messages just start to flow. So listen to what you love. Don't listen to that stuff that stresses you, that you can't control. Be selective with the battles that you choose. As a fibromyalgia warrior, I can tell you, that is my way of life. I am a person of activism and, I'm a demonstrator activism kind of person. But I can't do that anymore because of physically go and walk and demonstrate and hold up a sign. Physically can't do that anymore. But by golly, I can sure do it on this channel. I can do it on my Instagram. And soon, I can do it all I want to on my website. That's coming. I have so much coming that I'm working on. It's crazy. Anyway, we have a chakra blocked, apparently, because we aren't listening very much. We're doing a lot of talking. A lot of, yeah, I know. Angry. And as we hear things, we get angry. We get more and more angry. But you guys, we've already been angry over this stuff. We're just hearing the details now, which is something we've been praying to do, to have, to hear. So as you're listening to that, also keep an open mind, keep your connection to the source, keep your heart open, but know that it's going to be upsetting. But rest assured, like that little bird singing all those pretty little notes, it's in the past. We just have to make sure it doesn't happen again. And then we can move on. I don't put timelines on that, on when I can move on. I am constantly in the process of putting one foot in front of the other to move on. So I don't have to wait for something to happen so that then I can move on. It's a constant process. What is this chakra that we have blocked? Woo, that one just jumped right out. Okay. This is interesting. Very, very interesting. Ouch. Sacral chakra again. We had that last week. This week, though, it's in our sexual energy. Last week, it was in creativity, I believe. Anyway, your sacral chakra is your center for creativity, pleasure, sensuality, sexual health, relationships, and healing. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking sexual frustration keeps coming to me. We've spent so much time socially distancing ourselves. I feel there's a lot of sexual frustration out there, especially for single people who are trying to get back into dating again. And how far do you go? And, it's all different now. When the sacral chakra is in balance, you're filled with confidence. You have a healthy libido. You explore your passions. And that doesn't necessarily have to be having sex, but it can be the same energy. That complete release. You're connected to your feelings. You're developing intimate connections with others, and you enjoy life when this is in balance. But it's not, gang. It's out of balance. So here we go. Dependency issues like addiction. Also dependency issues where you depend too much on another person for your happiness. You are the only one who's responsible for that. You have a low libido. You have unbalanced emotions. Oh boy, has that been me for about 2 weeks. I'm mad, then I'm happy, then I'm sad, then I'm, yeah, just crazy. Like the roller coaster. Sometimes I want to say, whoa, I've had enough of this ride. Let me off. You feeling sadness? Possibly because of what you've seen and heard? You feeling unmotivated? I don't know about you. Today I'm a little bit lethargic. It's been a very busy week. It's been a great week for me. But it has been a very busy week. And I'm tired. So, today I am going to be working on a vision board. And that should keep my vibrations high. And then I think I'll take a nap. Just whatever comes about, to help me kind of boost that motivation a little bit. And you know what? If I don't feel motivated to do anything but take a nap, that's okay too. The crystals that you can use to help in healing this, easiest one to get your hands on is carnelian. You can use sunstone, orange calcite, gold stone, and this is a really light one, but tangerine quartz. When you look at yourself in the mirror today, write these down. Post it on the mirror, and every time you walk by your mirror, like when you go to the bathroom, you do that more than once a day, stop, look in the mirror, and read this out loud to yourself. I am passionate. I have healthy boundaries. I love and respect my body. My sexuality is sacred. I feel pleasure and abundance. Wow. So, excuse me. See, I told you I'd do that at least once. Then I got to get it to stop. Alrighty. The Earthcraft Oracle. Spirit, what's our Juneteenth message, please? What do you want us to know about this time? What are we needing to know to prepare us for Juneteenth? Having a hard time shuffling for some reason today. Now let's just look at that card for a minute, because I'm going to look it up in the book. I want to know what the book has to say, not just what I see here. I see beauty. I see an amazing heart that is so filled with messages that it's soaring and aching to get them out and express them. And because our hearts are like that, it's bringing about a transformation of manifestation, stability, and foundations. That's what the book says. Oh, and the stone to go with that is the crystal quartz. Oh, and on its side, you can see the whole thing. Raven is the symbol of transcendence and a need for a new perspective. Intelligent and able to quickly adapt to changing circumstances, these sleek black birds see potential where others may see only uselessness. If you are in need of resources and unable to see how you can make a situation or project work, Raven is here to tell you that you have more available to you than you know. To challenge Raven is to welcome inventiveness. To channel Raven is to welcome inventiveness and resourcefulness. Raven thinks out of the box, asking, where can I shift my consciousness to help me solve this problem? Instead of going through, it's possible to go around, below, or above my challenge. Let me do that again. That was a question. Instead of going through, is it possible to go around, below, or above my challenge? Is there something I already have that can be reinvented and used for a different purpose to help me now? This card also reminds us that being resourceful doesn't mean you have to have all the answers. There is strength and intelligence in asking for guidance from other people and from Mother Earth when you don't know what comes next. There are certainly times to stand alone, but it's also okay to seek communal resources that can benefit the good of all involved. Juneteenth is such an emotional time. This card's telling us to lean on each other. You're like-minded with someone else who's going through a tough time. Maybe you're a little stronger because you've worked out a few more things. You've worked out your baggage to a different level. Be there for them. Hope is something that is worked really, really hard for. It is not something that we are guaranteed. So if you really want a better world, listen to the messages of the Raven. Listen to the earth and listen to your heart. Because when you're listening to your heart, you're listening to your higher self. And when we tell you to go within, that is where we're telling you to go. Go into that heart center where you transform. Powerful reading today. Thank you very much, everybody. I so appreciate you for being here. And I really hope this message came through loud and clear. It's interesting, you know, we all wanted to be able to see all the truth of everything, and we wanted it, not just us to see it, but we wanted everyone to see it. And now it's up to you whether you choose to look. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. I love you guys. I'm going to send you on your way for your weekend. I do want to say one thing. This coming, please join me Wednesday for free short card readings live every single Wednesday at 11 o'clock in the morning Pacific, so that we can have a good time, make you laugh during your lunch hour if you're on the West Coast. If you're not, we'll just make you laugh and giggle when you're on a break. If you're farther east of us. Anyway, I also have set the Lightworkers Roundtable that is live. It's a 1-hour show. It is oriented to helping you see how those of us in this community that are card readers, mediums, astrologers, very talented, incredible people, how do we keep our vibes higher so that we are available for you and we are available for each other. And that's the Lightworkers Roundtable. This coming Thursday, I am excited to announce and welcome Shining Hawk Healing, Tony. She's a sweet friend, and I can't wait to have her back on my channel. So until then, y'all, I love you. Please be kind and gentle with one another. But most of all, be kind and tender with yourself. I send you on your way with love. And we'll see you next Saturday. Bye now.